Yo, what's the word? It's Kendall Collier, and this is my front story.
What's going on, everybody? It's the first episode of From. It's my first guest, Kendall Collier. Kendall, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Like he said, I'm Kendall Collier, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, the West Side, Austin area. Actually, me and Will, good friends. We go way back to like 8th grade, freshman year, when we first we first met each other through basketball. Man, it was real cool. Uh, Basically, just growing up out here, it was a whole different scenery for me. Coming from Chicago, all the way out here, the suburbs, and
Yeah, so what suburb did you end up moving to?
Oswego.
Okay,
We
so you moved to
Oswego.
Oswego from Chicago.
Yeah, and basically, I started 8th grade out here and transitioned into Oswego High School, and you know, getting into teenage activities and as far as just hanging out, hooping, sports, girls, and basically I was a little troublemaker in school. I was class clowning. I always had good grades, but I was just acting out in school.
Right.
Really, what I can date back with other things which led to that, as far as not being heard. Probably the main reason why I was acting out in school. So,
And what do you mean by not being heard?
Like in the household, not being heard, and me not wanting nobody to hear me at the same time. It's like a mixture. Basically, just not talking, not using the people that I have around me at a young age because it's not natural for men to express themselves. So that was just my upbringing, just keeping a lot of things in. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just with that all that going on is causing a lot of internal damage within myself. So of course I'm gonna act out when I get in public, get outside of my house. I just didn't really know how to channel it or handle it the right way. So the acting out continued all through my high school career. I played sports. I always got kicked off the team every single year. So when I was 17, I got kicked off for my last and final reason. I was basically like forced to graduate early at 17. I graduated Oswego High School in 2011 as a junior. They was getting tired of me, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I always had good grades. I never failed a class in high school. My freshman and sophomore year, I had perfect attendance. I just always got in trouble. You feel me? Nobody ever would even think that if anybody knew me. And when that happened, it was like I was already smoking weed, but the drinking, it started going. It started raising. One thing just kept leading to another, and just this I don't give a fuck attitude, mentality.
Right.
That's
Being
how
young.
I carry myself. Yeah, being young, want to be cool, want to be looked at. That's how I moved in high school. So, but 17, I graduated. Everything just really started going downhill. Drinking, selling drugs, just being outside more. It was a mixture of both with the school situations and then just me being me and where I'm from and what I know. That's what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Stealing stuff, robbing people, selling drugs. That's what I felt like I excelled best at. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I did. I always won when it came down to that. You know what I'm saying? So, when I graduated, I ended up getting kicked out of my parents' house, and I moved back to the south side of Chicago. And I actually started doing good for a little bit, and that didn't really last too long. And then just the neighborhood, the environment of being on the south side of Chicago.
Right.
You gonna be outside. You know what I'm saying? So that started to take over, and a couple things led up. A couple things started to happen with me and my family and my friends, and which led me to going back to the suburbs with my parents. And at all throughout this time, I'm abusing drugs. I'm taking Xanax heavily. I'm drinking liquor heavily. All throughout these times, you know what I'm saying? I didn't slow down. That any time that I may have slowed down is because my money was getting low.
Right.
So, 17. What was that? 2012. I moved back to Oswego with my parents. Got a job at Walmart. Just started trying to do good and fit in again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just started hanging out again, partying, drinking, running into old women, doing old things that I used to do. So the lifestyle gonna come back. Drinking and driving, popping pills, driving, getting crazy, getting out of control. I ended up losing my job at Walmart. So going back to stealing, robbing, drugs, whatever came with the territory, and which eventually led me into a big arrest that was actually on the WGN news.